everyone! Welcome to our FQ-wentuhan. This is Enrique Fausto. I'm your FQ mom. FQ stands for Financial Intelligence Quotient. Today, we're going to talk about quarter life crisis. If you haven't read the article today, just click on the link provided below. You know, this quarter life crisis should not be taken for granted because a lot of kids are already getting depressed and some of them even end up taking their own lives. So today we invited guests who will help us discuss this rather important topic. And what better way to discuss this topic than to invite millennials themselves. So today, let's all welcome and let's hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Just a little trivia. Both of our guests were born in the year of the horse. So let's welcome Enrique Fausto, the owner of Bradem, a brand audit and consultancy firm.
That's right.
Yes, and Michelle Kaupeng, the legendary dance teacher and the owner of Red PH. Bumati naman kayo.
Hi guys, good morning. Nice seeing you.
Hello there. Okay, thanks for coming and sharing your experiences with us. So let's start with this. What is this? I was gonna say midlife. Yun ang sanay ko eh. Midlife crisis. Kasi that's what I went through. Quarter life crisis, honey. You know, I didn't have time to experience that because I was already busy taking care of
me.
At 25, I had Martin. So,
oh my God.
What is this quarter life crisis?
I'm feeling it again. Quarter life. It usually happens when you're about 25.
Yeah.
Quarter life, parang quarter century yung mark niya. It's when you just feel anxious about something. You can't really pinpoint it, and then you have so many outlets in that process. It's not just a 1 week, 2 week thing.
Yes.
Well, personally, kind of experience, it was siguro mga 5 months.
Oh, really? That long?
I think it's like more of a transitioning thing. It's when you come out of college, you think, okay, I'm supposed to be like this.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to achieve this.
Expectations.
I'm going to be like this. And then after a few years, you kind of realize, I'm not. Oh my gosh.
Where am I?
Yeah, where am I? And then you panic.
How old were you when you first experienced that?
I was like quarter life, 25, like right when I was 25.
25 years old.
Ako, 23.
Oh, medyo
So I won't live up until 100. But yeah, it's
The good ones go first.
I think it's something that people should go through.
Oh,
But
should go through.
Should go through kasi maraming mga lessons.
Yes.
But it's tricky kasi it's not the same experience per person. What I think what triggered it was you have grade school, you have high school, then you have college.
Yes.
You have 4 years
Of structured
plans for life.
You know where
But
to go next. It's just like, okay, after this, I have to do this.
Yeah,
And
that's
after
right.
I graduate, I have to do this.
Yeah. So when you graduate, when you're about what, 21, 22
Yeah.
years old, after 4 years or 3 years, siguro, you start asking yourself, okay, am I in the right place? Am I doing what I feel like I should be doing? Why are my batchmates getting this salary? Why are my batchmates doing the whole traveling thing? Yung maraming comparison. Actually, social media,
That's
right.
right.
Bombards you every day rin eh.
And that's why it is enhanced because you now have to get the approval not just of your parents or ama, but you also have to get the approval of your 5,000 friends on Facebook.
Yeah, the likes.
And the
Keep it coming.
likes. Yes, that's true. And you know, you just said a while ago that after grade school, high school, and college, structured life, and now you're more or less on your own. And I was just likening that because midlife crisis is also like that. It's just that ours is extended because during my time, up until you are in your 30s, 40s, it was still a bit structured because all we wanted was just to get a good job, get promoted on time, and then have your family. But now, you guys, you're talking about your purpose in life early on. And kami, sa midlife lang namin iisipin, kayo, iniisip nyo na ngayon.
I was actually thinking about that, like the generation of our parents, your generation.
Yeah.
It's like when you graduate
Hello,
college.
Annie.
Hi, Mom. When you graduate college, the only thing in your brain is, I have to work. Doesn't matter what it is. It's just, as long as I earn money, that's fine. And then now I notice people in our generations, like, we have to be happy, we have to have that satisfaction, that feeling of fulfillment. And then sometimes I kind of wish that sana I could be that type of person, just do anything as long as I make the money and just because that's what's expected of me. But then
So tell us, how did you go through it? I mean, syempre, it's not like you woke up one day.
Okay,
I'm a quarter.
No.
How was it? Tell us about the symptoms that you
It
experienced.
was so bad. I had. That's you. That's you.
Oh my god, is it something that I already know? Maybe.
Yeah,
you
grounded him.
Oh, wait.
Anyway, after college, I thought I was gonna quit dancing just because it's what I saw. With
Oh,
my
by the
parents.
way, I think you should share with them that you were the head of the.
Yes. Ateneo has a jazz team back then, and I was the captain. I was an officer for 3 years, and then, so more or less my entire college life was really like BS dancing.
You took up
And
in
then,
psychology.
yes, then minor in
Minor.
Yeah,
So the main preoccupation was the dance.
yes,
Okay.
my extracurricular activity was actually what I spent most of my time in.
So yun,
And then I was actually supposed to shift to BS. I was really thinking about it. Okay, I have the QPI, I can shift. Then I realized I don't want to be a doctor. I'm just gonna have a hard time. If I stay in AB, I can have an easy time and dance.
So that was the decision.
So that was my
Okay,
pick. Anyway, so after I graduated, I thought, okay, I have to let go of dancing, grow up. I
That's
have
what
to
you
work.
thought.
I bought blouses, you name it. Blouses, pencil skirts,
Heels.
trousers, yeah, heels. And then, okay, so I lasted in the corporate world for
Da-da-da-da, drum roll please. A
3
very
weeks.
long.
Like, it didn't even last 1 month. It was that bad, and it wasn't because I was having a hard time or refused to adjust or whatever. It was like my bosses gave me work. I would finish it by the afternoon, and then I just make tunganga the entire day, and I couldn't do it, and it was making me sad.
Yeah.
And then I was like, do people do this every day? Like, they can just waste time and sit in an office? And there was one day, I went up and down the stairs like 10 times.
Were you dancing?
I wasn't, like, I kept saying no to different dancing stuff. Like, can you teach here? Can you teach here? I was still being invited to things. And I kept rejecting them because I was like, no, I have to grow up.
I have to be mature.
I have to, pay tax and stuff. And then, I think after the last week, on the 3rd week, my very lengthy stay,
Momentous.
my boss wanted to turn over all of her clients to me. So, and then I was looking at her, and then I was just like, can I talk to you? I couldn't do it. I just said that I was getting offers, so many offers for dancing, and if I say no now, when I get older, people are gonna forget who I am. So I'm not going to.
Factor na yun.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna experience it anymore. So,
Excuse me.
after that, I quit, but I didn't do the dancing life.
Right
Okay,
away.
no.
What did you
I
do?
did fitness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of the start when studios were coming into the Philippines. It wasn't just gyms anymore, so Pilates was getting big. Yoga, body balance, all of those things. Workouts from the States, basically. So I worked for one of the studios. It was called Dana Forma.
Yes.
So it's a bar workout, and it was very,
And you
very
had
close.
celebrity clients,
Yeah,
right?
we had celebrity clients, and then they took pride in hiring people who could speak English well, could relate with their clients, could really cater to them well without just, being paid for a fitness workout. Like, the instructors that they got were people who can relate to their clients in such a way that they would want to be like them, so they'd want to be fit also, like that. So that's what I liked about
You
them.
can show us your abs.
Follow at
Yeah. If you want to see her abs, you have to follow her on Instagram as.
Oh my god.
This is no time to be bashful. Tell them your Instagram.
Oh, I have 2. My abs are on. My abs are on with chocolate chip.
with
And
chocolate
then
chip.
MIT chocolate chip.
Oh, okay.
And then the teaching account with my little kids my sensitive side. It's on Teacher Michelle. So TCHER.Michelle.
Okay.
And then after that, I worked for Forma for 3 years. But then I just couldn't step away from dancing. Like, even if it was close to dancing, and I was super convinced, like, fitness is my life. Like, I registered for Zumba, so I got certified for Zumba. I was teaching Forma. I was, like, trying to forward my career in fitness. But every time I think, like, okay, I'm gonna give up dancing, someone will invite me to teach a workshop, or someone will ask me to perform, or things like that. And I realized, okay, you know, if God keeps throwing me these things every time I say I'm gonna stop, then that means like I have to listen to it, because it's really what makes me happier. And there was actually a time that I was breaking down in Forma because I couldn't dance so well anymore, and it was making me like panic, like
You're losing it.
Yeah, like how did I lose it? And I know I'm stronger, but apparently if you don't dance as much, your body
loses the flexibility.
I was still like flexible, I was still strong, but in terms of moving, I looked so awkward and I was so disappointed in myself and I wanted to cry and die. And so that was kind of the start of my comedy life, when I was in fitness and then I wanted to stop it. To stop dancing.
So yours is like a story of this is what maturing should be. So let's put aside that thing that I really like. Go naman, Marty. How was it for you?
For me, I think I was 23 at the time. I was probably a year and a half in. I used to work in Del Monte, marketing, so corporate world. Actually, that was my vision ever since. I'm the type of person who always plans everything, whether it's personal, career, etc.
Like manual.
Family vacations, basta ako lahat. So, ano yun eh, when I was in college, I always thought I'd be retiring from corporate world when I'm 50. When I have my Range Rover, I have at least 2 houses. Ganyan na, alam ko na yung mangyayari. And then, there wasn't really one trigger eh. It was just that time in my life wherein I wasn't living here anymore. I moved
because
out
of traffic.
Because of traffic, I moved closer to the office, and then I would go home tired. I would go home like a zombie. Nah, the work was good. The training was great. It was just that parang wala na akong extra energy to do other things. It was just like naghahabol lang ako from deadline to deadline. I was trying to work out, I was trying to eat healthier, I was doing chores to, to get things going. And then, I guess, I wasn't happy inside. Very anxious lang. It would be hard for me to sleep. And then I knew that something was off. So I was first looking at the more immediate things, like my job, or is it my health, or my relationships, or parang ganun. So, there wasn't really a one thing that triggered me to make me feel like I was.
No. There was.
When?
You were because I was there. You had like major projects, like you were leading some sort of campaign.
Okay.
So you were trying your best, your super duper best, and then you kept getting pagalitan. And then you were comparing yourself to your workmates.
So that's the
no, not older, like a year maybe, just a year older, or like your ka-level lang. And then you were saying like, why are they being promoted and I'm still here? Blah, 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 blah. That was the start.
But then I remember that you also said you were not gonna make a major decision while you were there.
I'm down.
So you had to lift up yourself first. So that one. You tell us about that one, because it's a very good tip. That's a very good tip for them. You do not make a
don't make a big decision if you know that if you feel down.
Your ego depleted.
Yeah, because if you feel down, you'll be highly emotional, and then you just go for the next less shitty thing that's happening. You'll just grab whatever opportunity, and then that time I was going for.
I don't agree.
Really?
No, because like it really also depends on the person. Like sometimes they can't
You don't agree that you should.
You make this big
You
decisions.
don't make decisions
Sometimes-
when you're in a shitty.
place.
Because there are some people, when they're in a shitty place, they also can't focus on how to get better because of the shitty place.
No, he said don't make a major decision. So if it's a life altering decision, you are not capable of making a rational one if you're in a bad place.
Parang panic mode ka na kasi dun.
Yeah. But what you're
It's like you're
saying.
drowning. You'd even pull your friends down just to breathe.
Yeah. But what
Ganun
you're
kasi
saying
feeling.
is you have to get out of there in order to make
Oh, yeah,
good
that's true.
decisions.
I think that one is more for disruption. Like you
Yes.
need to just change things up.
Yeah, so that you are not
Clear.
in the quicksand.
Yeah. My definition kasi is, it happened to me before. My classmate was drowning. So I went below him and pushed him up kasi he missed the wave in the wave pool.
In the beach, oh.
Ano lang siya?
Ah,
Indoor.
Oh my god, I thought you were making a metaphor.
No,
I was like, what?
Kasi
Oh,
that
I
was,
understand.
and then when I went down underwater and tried to push him up so he could breathe, he would pull everyone down because he just needed to breathe.
Yeah.
So that was
He
my
in panic.
that was my sort of real life experience into thinking that if you're already drowning, you just have to first, breathe first. Don't make big decisions kasi panic mode ka na eh. So survival na yung instinct mo.
Yeah.
And I think that happened to me also na. That's why I didn't wanna, for example, quit my job agad.
Yes.
I remember it was April that started tinkering. Parang may nangyayari na. I would go out every Friday, Saturday. Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, she knows.
Yeah.
As in,
How long was this?
what is it? 4 months? 5 months?
But there was one really bad month.
Oh.
How did you guys try to? What did you do? I mean, did you read? Did you talk to your parents? Tell us about that part.
Me, I talked to my friends who were older. I have
Not
friends.
your parents.
No. Because my parents would give the conservative answer, which was, if you work to earn money, that's it. You don't have to be happy. Back then, it was you work to earn money. Because they're both Chinese, so like to them it's just business. And then, so since I was already working for someone, it's just like you work to earn money. So if I were gonna go to them, they would just tell me that it's not supposed to be enjoyable because it's work. So that's why I didn't go to them. That's not what I wanted to do.
So wait,
You talk to your
are you gonna give me a politically correct answer, Martin? But who did you approach? Did you approach?
You guys were one of the ano eh.
I went to you guys.
Yeah.
And then you and Tito Marvin were just like, just put up your own.
Yes,
But then I was like kulang sa lakas ng loob because I didn't feel like I was good enough. I didn't feel like I could do it.
You're actually the ones who also pushed me to put up my own. But the rule was, si Papa, sige, for example, sige, resign ka from your job, pero huwag ka bum. I'll support you, whatever you'll do, but don't bum. Have a plan.
Yeah, and there was no allowance given.
That really helped.
Tip to parents.
Yeah.
No allowance given.
If kuwari, nag-graduate ka, wala ka pang trabaho, or you quit a job, no allowance. Kasi
You know
ikaw bahala
why?
eh.
But you can house them anyway, so hindi naman sila mamamatay sa gutom.
You'll
No more
just be
allowance,
forced to
parents,
adjust.
okay? Don't be so pusong mamon. Okay, so that's what you did, no? Parang you also had to talk to people whom you think would be able to give you the proper advice.
I also went on a retreat eh. I went on a
that's
solo
right.
retreat.
Yeah, you went on this Sacred Heart. Is it?
Sacred Heart
you
Novitiate.
tell them.
There's
for
a-
those people who would like to reflect on
There's
what-
a really nice place in Novaliches called the Sacred Heart Novitiate where all the Jesuits study
the womb to tomb of the Jesuits.
the womb to tomb. Yeah, so
This is where they're trained, and this is where they will be buried when they go.
yeah, so that was a good siguro 2 full days of reflection, silence. Kasi the thing I think with quarter life crisis, in hindsight, it's the time wherein somebody is not comfortable in their own silence. So so when you stop talking to people or break up with someone or sober up from a party, and then that's when you become silent with yourself. If you're not comfortable in that silence, that's a good indication that you're experiencing
Yeah, because
something.
usually what you do is you drown yourself in
Distractions.
distractions, mag-Netflix binge ka na dyan.
Yeah.
Party! Labas tayo!
Yeah, good time, good time.
Inom, lasing! Ganon.
YOLO, whatever.
Siguro mga 2 days of that tama na, no? And then
Back then,
you go back to your...
Every week. Sige,
Every
Friday, Saturday.
Doesn't matter what day of the week.
Oh my God!
Kasi had the money, di ba? You were earning the money.
Hmm.
It was ano,
That's the other thing that aray ko.
Sorry.
That was hard to let go of. Because I was already earning regularly,
Yes.
and my pride couldn't take it. That after earning regularly, I'm gonna go back to not earning
at
Regular.
all.
not earning regularly. So that sense of
Okay.
security was
Yeah.
gone.
Yes,
That's why I
yes.
couldn't put up my own because I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, but I'm already earning.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then there was a point I was talking to my parents. I talked to them towards the end when I was kind of half convinced that I should leave. Then I told them like my circumstances, and then that's when my dad was just like, okay, then you have the option to leave, but what are you doing next? My mom said the same thing. You don't leave unless you have
A plan.
a plan.
Tama yun.
Same.
But I left anyway.
The plan was to make a plan.
Yeah, the plan was to make a plan because I couldn't focus on thinking of my next step
While you're still.
while I was still there. Like other people can do it, me because I'm all in or all out. So
Mhm.
I couldn't do it. I just made sure though that I had enough money in my bank account. And,
Yeah, that helped.
Yeah.
That helped.
like I had time to burn because I could sustain myself.
Yeah.
Because there was no way I was going back to doing that. I couldn't. Like I couldn't. I'm so
Right.
pride. Sometimes
Uh-huh.
they get mad at me because I'm so like I don't need you.
No?
And my dad's just sometimes she's like, Michelle.
You're gonna come back.
Sometimes you can ask me and I will help me because I didn't want like among us 3 kids.
That's a better problem for the parents.
I guess
Kaysa
so,
the
but
other
I'm the
girl.
only girl kasi among the 3 kids, my 2 brothers are just like, Dad, Mom! And then, like, I'm the girl and I'm just like, no, I can drive by myself. No, I can take care of myself. And they're just like, but you're the girl! And I'm just like, I don't care!
Let's play a game, huh? And the viewers out there who think they're also undergoing this quarter life crisis can answer the questions with us. They haven't seen these questions yet, so
Fast
it's
talk.
supposed to be a fast talk kind of game. So, when was the last time you learned something new?
2 weeks ago.
What was it?
Scuba diving.
Oh, galing! Kalakpakan. Something new.
Learned something totally new last night.
What was it?
I was reading about basketball. Because I was trying to because
What's
people are
happening now?
thinking
Yeah.
about NBA and I couldn't understand
Kevin
anything.
Durant.
I was like, okay. I have to.
Oh, sige, next. Would the 15-year-old version of you be disappointed in your 27-year-old you right now?
No.
No.
Wow.
I think she'd be surprised.
Definitely surprised.
Ano, ganon? Thumbs up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Except sa abs.
Wow.
Well,
Would you be next? Would you be fine if you were in the same place you are today a year from now?
No.
no.
No. Okay. Who has the job that you want?
I do.
Oh.
No.
Who has the job you want? Melania Trump? You.
Actually, hindi ko alam.
Oh, talaga? Wow! So, are you saying that you have a
Are
job?
doing what?
Yeah, I just realized.
Congratulations! But to those of you who were able to answer that question, who was the job you want? The next question is, why do you want it? Okay, so kayo, you can answer.
Ever pilit yung sagot?
No.
Or
You answer now. Why do you want the job that you're having right now? Which is, di ba? Tama, they're over the hump, my friends. So they now want the job that they have.
Wow!
Wow! Magaling, ah. You just realized that now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the job you want,
So what's the
the
follow-up
follow-up
question?
question, why do you want it?
Because I'm not stuck to an industry.
Okay.
You have a
You
structured...
tell them what you're doing.
So I manage and own Brandem. It's a brand audit and consultancy firm. What we do is we help clients write their brand stories. So whether it's external branding like logos, websites, etc., or internal branding, the branding of the people. What I like about it is I'm not stuck to one industry. I learned so many different things, business practices, trade secrets, etc. And what I'm comfortable with is I have a skill set that can be applied across. So there's a balance of, there is structure and there is predictability, but there is also some sort of spontaneity in terms of learning different industries and businesses.
I like the fact that I can upgrade myself.
Ooh.
What do you do pala?
I'm a dance teacher.
She coached the champion team of
ICA, so ICA dance troupe for National Dance Championship. That was my first time actually coaching.
Oh, see, it was only her first time,
high
but
school.
she already gave them a championship.
Yeah. What I do is basically I just teach dance.
She has her own studio, by the way, in Green Hills.
Yes. I teach dance, but it's not. I used to think like, how can I make money if all I really want to do is dance? It's not a. That was the fear.
It wasn't
of
a
my
serious
parents.
profession.
Yeah, it's like you know, when you're in the arts, you have to reach like a certain level for you to be profitable. So I didn't believe that what I had was different compared to other teachers, but when people I guess push you and then you see how you push people that you teach, and it's different and they feel it, it's not like another person. So I guess that was my edge over other people. So I like the fact that since over the years I got to see that, okay, yeah, I do have an edge, and from there I can upgrade myself to what I want to do. Like I never thought I'd be teaching kids because I thought I had no patience for children. But in the past 2 summers, I've been teaching kids, and then it pushes through over the school year also. So that's still kind of growing. And then, because before I was just comfortable teaching teenagers, that's it, teenagers. But I also graduated to adults, so the way you relate to them is different. And then
you tell them, diba, you also have like parang mga shower events.
Oh yeah, I started
guy.
choreographing for weddings, and then after weddings. Game bachelorettes and
But
then,
like a shower party can be like a pole.
I
teach them pole dancing.
no,
Sexy
not pole dancing,
Not
just like
pole
sexy dancing. And then someone asked me, "Can you teach us how to striptease?" And then I was just like,
Yes, you can, my dear.
"Oh my gosh,
Diba?
it's basically just removing your clothes, right?"
Yeah, why not?
And then recently it just started 7-year-olds birthday parties. I have
Also, they hold it there in your studio?
no. They want to perform in their party,
okay,
so I
okay.
teach them dance piece, and parents are kind of amazed that I can teach 7-year-olds in 3 days a 3-minute piece, and then they think that I have to be there in the party because I have to coach them, because normally that's what teachers do, like they coach, but then no, like I make sure that these 7-year-olds can do it by themselves. Like I don't even have to be there. So I'm actually kind of amazed because I thought it was like a normal thing, but apparently it's a special thing. So I like it that I get to upgrade. Like I get to tell parents that I can make 7-year-olds memorize something, the entire thing in 3 days, and they're like, "How?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah, it just happened.
Like just like goals, and I can set my own goals.
So you also try to learn more along the way. Like naging life coach pa ako.
Yeah, diba?
Diba? So I think that helps also. Even if the track is marketing, you try to look for other things that could add value to what you do and also interest you.
Yeah, and I'm happy that the two of you said something about one of the reasons that you like your job right now is that you continue to grow.
Yeah.
You're learning different tricks across the industries. You continue to grow. And how about the aspect on financials? You said that was
A factor.
a factor because you didn't want to go back into asking for allowance, and it's good, that you have that. So, would you like to share any of your high FQ report tips to our viewers? Mga millennial Q report tips.
What's your...
Mine is, since if you're an entrepreneur kasi erratic yung...
Yes. It's
ano
not
eh,
like your
it's not
corporate
the
salary,
regular
yeah.
salary na you can predict.
That's true.
Ako, I just try to make it simpler for me to track my finances. If I need to use an app, so do it. I actually be tracking my expenses with an app called Spendy. It's free. It categorizes each expense type. Apart from that, kasi ever since before I've been investing naman in the stock market. So what I do is every time I get...
Ano kaya?
Woo! FQ mom! Every time I receive payment, whether it's just for a day or for a whole month's engagement or what, I always set aside at least 40% out as savings and investment on the gross. And then the rest, I could spend it na. I mean, I won't feel guilty if I...
Yeah, can you
spend
share that with them? That aspect when you were telling your office mates that pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first.
I got that from you, and actually I've discussed it a few times already. The taking away the guilt of it.
Kasi ganito yun. Each time you get your salary, medyo mahirap to budget for this month or for the next month. What amount can I spend? What amount should I save? Because everybody knows you have to save. It's like going to the gym. Everybody knows you have to be fit or eat healthy. It's just that it's hard for you, especially if it's money, because you can't really predict your expenses. So what you do, you try to control which ones you can, which is your savings rate. That's why I pegged it at least 40% of the gross.
Ang yabang mo.
I still live with that. So, ano pa kaya pa? So, I take out 40% of my income. And then whatever is remaining, for example, 60% remaining, I could guiltlessly spend.
Yeah.
Meaning, if I spend a lot this month, I won't feel bad kasi alam ko nang nakapagtuloy na ako. Tapos na yung duty ko.
Yeah.
So, naka-checklist, naka-okay na ako.
Di ba you said, instead of yung, ay, hindi guilty ako, pero gusto ko, yung mga pag-ganong-ganong ko pa. If you take that out of the way, right away, wala na.
Tanggal na yung worry mo. Kasi you already did something for you eh. So for the rest of the month, whatever yung remaining dun sa budget mo, pwede mo na siyang gastos.
Okay. How about you, Michelle? Hi, FQ Rico Tips. You are my next two FQ cuties, because the first one was Binibining 20, Cristobal.
Top 15.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, I already had the habit of saving my money.
Yes.
And then
Who taught you?
my mom.
Oh.
She, like, there was one Christmas, she asked me what I wanted from Santa Claus, and I sent a cash box.
Really?
Like, yeah, because I wanted to put my money there.
Okay, men ha, ganyan dapat yung mga matitira. Hindi, you know, if I may just butt in, kasi it's difficult if the girl is gastador, and then if you marry somebody who's gastadora, parang the man kasi would always want to pamper the wife. Kung gastadora siya,
Yes.
mahirap. Okay, going back.
So I couldn't do the keep track of your
Expenses.
So
So do of that.
So since I couldn't do that, what I do is I'd also do the pay yourself first. I'd already set aside, and then whatever I have left, it's just like, okay, I can only spend this amount within the month.
You won't even touch
I
this
won't
thing.
even no. I won't.
Kalilimutan mo na siya.
See, hindi naman sila entitled generation, di ba?
It's true. We're not. We just like striving for things. Anyway.
And if it's any consolation, those who go through quarter life crisis are the ones who are driven and who really want to achieve
more.
their goals.
Yeah. And parents who don't spoil them. So thanks, mom and dad.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Hindi, nagko-quarter life din kahit nasa spoil. Ay, what did you say?
Ay, hindi nagsispoil.
I both pwede rin ka magka-quarter life.
Basta driven yung tao.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so
I set it aside, and then, but of course there are those big purchases. Like the older you get, like maybe you have to buy a phone, maybe you have to buy a laptop, whatever. That's now when I get from my savings. But actually, what I do is I have an account which I put my money in, and then when it reaches a certain amount that is like out of this world for my brain, 2/3 of it I'll put in another account, and then so what's left is like kind of my flexi amount.
Yeah, your elbow.
For big purchases.
Yeah, for big like plane ticket, vacation.
The other one,
whatever.
kinalimutan mo na yan.
Yeah, and then again from my wallet, keep putting it there, whatever. And then when it reaches again an amount, I'll put it in the bigger one, the one I can't touch at all. So you kind of don't notice. Actually, for me, it's really hard to spend that much money.
You're not brand conscious.
I know. Not.
No, even if you're not brand conscious. For example, mahilig ako to travel or gadgets.
Yes.
It's actually hard to spend that
It's like,
much.
Aba? Can you just say that again?
It's hard.
Parang
It's
nakakasuka.
difficult.
It's like if you keep spending kasi, kunwari, punta kang Hong Kong or
Ano ginawa
outlet.
sa inyo ng mga magulang nyo? Bakit kaya kayo?
It's because you know
It's
how
hard
hard
to
it
spend.
is. You know how hard it is to make 1,000 pesos.
Because you've gone through
Yeah.
earning.
I mean, it gets kind of easier to spend if you upgrade in life. Like before, per class, I'd only earn this much. But then as the experience grew, I could charge a little more. And then I could see like, okay, there are people who
Or still,
willing to pay because they
Demand.
want you.
Yes, yes.
So I think actually that's the big thing. That's why you have to invest in yourself. Because you have
Correct.
to make yourself worth it
Yes.
for people. So I really believe in that. Always do good work. Because the money will come if you just keep doing good at what you do and always striving for more in what you do and exceed like expectations. The projects will come, especially for
entrepreneurs.
people.
And it's also true then for corporate.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
keep doing
you keep
good.
improving yourself.
And then
Yeah.
you'll get recognized. Syempre, you'll go through the mud eh.
Yeah.
Kasi part talaga yun.
Like, do you have a plan for the rest of the year?
No, I have a number.
Yeah, you have a
A
number.
revenue number. Pero,
Me, like, I have like a general idea, and then, because what I do is maybe I'll schedule classes, but I won't fill all. Like, there are 5 days in a week, I'm not gonna put all 5.
Okay.
Just like, for example, 2 or 3. Because I know on the other days, I'm gonna get those once in a blue moon projects that will also take up my
mga
time.
one-time engagement.
One-time engagements that are not regular, but they will keep coming, that it's gonna be regular with different people. So that's why I keep them free also. Because I believe that it's just gonna come. As long as you keep doing good work, treating your clients well, they will refer you to someone else also. So, like, that, it will help also with people going through quarter life crisis. Like, they don't have to have everything planned.
Now.
Because good things will come.
Or if they
Yeah.
do plan, they have to be open to
Changes.
Yes,
Yeah.
to changes and plan A, plan B.
Mhm.
Not to be stuck. Not to be stuck.
I used to plan mag-masters dapat for MBA eh. Pero it changed. I took a GMAT na, got an interview, flew to Singapore pa,
Yeah.
interview, blah blah blah. Tapos, nagbago lang
Life
yung-
changes.
Yeah. You have to be
Track.
open to that. Any parting message to our millennials who may be undergoing a quarter life crisis? This too shall pass.
Yeah. It's something that's ugly.
But you have to go through it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You'll really come out as a stronger, more resilient person. There's no black and white in the tips of how to get through it, but the person who knows you the most is yourself. So try to listen and try to be more comfortable in your own silence, because it's a day by day thing. Eh? You just figure it out day by day. Surround yourself with a good support system.
Yes.
Talk to them, take out your angst, but you also try to differentiate the whining from the actual experience.
From the
And
actual
then-
problem.
Mine is just like never stop trying to get out of it. Even if
Okay.
you make mistakes.
Yes.
Because as long as you're trying to get trial and error, as long as you're trying to get out of it. Because there are people naman who say, yeah, I'm just taking my time, figuring things out, and then you see them, they're just partying, they're just spending, they're not
Yes.
figuring anything out. Like, if you're gonna go through it, you have to try to get out of it.
Yeah.
It's not like, yeah, one day it's gonna come to me. It's like, no.
No.
If you don't put in active effort into really trying to figure it out,
And it's
not
slowly,
gonna happen.
step by step yun. You won't
Yeah.
naman figure it out after
After
a retreat.
Yeah,
No.
no. It's a lot of trials and errors before you get it.
And maybe we can also remind them of a few quotes that are in the article. This is from Paul Angone. He said, our 20s are about what we plant in the ground, not what we harvest. So I think that has to be reminded of. And when we keep
Lack.
pulling our seeds out of the soil before it has time to be grown, then nothing will happen. So you are really in the stage of just planting the seeds.
And we're not saying that dahil
We're
feeling
not.
namin we passed the
No.
quarter life crisis.
Yes.
We
More
feel
of
much
like-
better.
No, it's more of like we found the ground where we want to plant. Finally.
It's your new normal. So
Okay.
it's feels lighter. Pero,
Sige, I think it's better if you guys would read this. O, ikaw muna, Mitch, ito. The success.
Okay. Success in your 20s is more about setting the table than enjoying the feast.
O,
That is
diba?
true.
Cool, diba?
That is true. That is true.
So, ponder upon that and ramdamin nyo, how can I apply that now? Oh, Martin, the last one,
this one.
the 20.
20-somethings who don't feel anxious and incompetent at work are usually overconfident or underemployed.
True that.
like even if we have our own things and we're happy with what we're doing, we still get anxious. We still get scared.
Yes.
We
You
still,
see that errors? I mean,
yeah.
Because there is death in the comfort zone, sabi
Yeah.
niya. So, ang galing nga, it's either ang yabang mo, clueless ka, or you are so underused.
I still get those feelings like maybe I'm not good enough.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Maybe I'm not capable of doing these things.
yeah.
Maybe I can't do it. I still go through them until now, but it's more of like you trust that as long as I keep doing good, it'll happen.
Day by day.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
Okay, so with that, I hope you learned a lot from our guests today, and we will be flashing their contact details if you would like to get in touch with them for brand them and Red PH and any party that you'd like. Shower. So
Striptease.
please join striptease. Please join me in saying goodbye to our viewers. Hope you learned from us. Cheers,
Cheers to high FQ!
You.